Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Carrie Campbell, and I wanted to talk to you about the best practices for professional business presentations this week in discussion 3. The question is, what are some best practices for preparing and or delivering sound professional business presentations? I work for OG&E. We are a proud sponsor of United Way. The majority of the company donates some sort of funds to United Way. And we've been preparing and working for the past couple of months with this kickoff and campaign. I tell you this because we get to meet with the leaders of the organizations that benefit from United Way. So they're the one telling us their story and how our money helps them. So the company that I work for can send out documentation, send out emails, and they can tell us what we need to do. But what hits home for me, and as well as several other of my coworkers, is when those organizations come in and talk to us. The one thing that I will tell you that really got to me was today I was given the opportunity to go and visit 2 of the locations that benefit from the United Way money. And that was the biggest selling point for me, to increase the dollar amount that I donate for the children that needed this. It was a way for not to just hear it from work that you need to do this. It was to go and physically see what those dollars are going for. What I can tell you is I went out and I did a little research online for the best business presentation tips. And I found an article by John Brandon at Inc.com. And the 7 mastery tips for your next business presentation are to tell a story, vary the template, use a storyboard, think about introverts and extroverts in your audience, keep it to 3 points, whatever you're selling, you're still selling ideas, and balance the theater and the scholar. And I tell you those with the 2 ladies that spoke today from the 2 agencies that we visited. They touched on all 7 of these in one way or another, to make sure that we all understood that the dollars that we donate to their organizations are being put to use. We also toured their facilities. I got to see children who are homeless actually going to school and learning. I got to see mothers who avoided going to prison and were rehabilitated. They've retained their children, and they now are in a 3-bedroom home and working. They're upstanding citizens now. So those were all presented to me today, and I think that's some of those ladies touched on all 7 of these points in one way or another that affected the 15 of us that went this afternoon.